Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be about free will. What's free will? God gives you the right to choose. Say let's use the subject of changing your toxic ways. God gives you free will as to whether you change them or not. That's up to you. You have the choice. Either you change them or you don't. But if you choose not to, you're going to be punished for it because that's the wrong choice. If you choose to work on them, you're building up blessings is what you're doing that will rain down upon you sometime in your life. I don't know about you, but I like to build up blessings here on earth as well as in heaven. I have had an extremely, extremely harsh, toxic life. No, I was a majority of the toxic people, meaning I had a little bit of toxic in me from being hurt and the things I've went through in life. But I've had a hell of a lot of toxic people around me. Pretty much everyone. But I made the choice to work on myself. Because when God showed me the venom I was spewing from being hurt and the life experiences that I've had to deal with, I didn't like what I saw at all. It made me look ugly. Now, I can't help the way I look on the outside, whether some think I'm pretty or some think I'm ugly. I don't give a shit. Looks are not important to me. But what he showed me that day opened my eyes. And it got me to see someone that I didn't want to ever be or become. Yes, I had been through an extremely toxic issues in life. But that was back when I didn't know how to deal with the issues, how to heal myself. And I didn't figure out until I figured out that I was on this journey. But God always gives you free will in pretty much everything he throws at you. It's your choice to use discernment to know right from wrong, to make the necessary changes. And when he throws something at you and you choose the wrong way, say like he throws temptation at you and you choose and you fall for the temptation, you're going to be punished for it. Because these are lessons and tests. And you're proving to God that you're not learning anything. And he will keep putting you through them until you do. It's kind of like school, in a way, with these lessons. Say you're in the first grade, and he throws temptation at you. Now, you're not really going to be in first grade, but I'm using that as an example. And he throws temptation at you, and you fail. Do you think you're going to go into second grade? No, you're going to repeat first grade all over again. Do you get my point? Until you learn the lessons and pass the tests, you're going to continue to stay where you're at and repeat it again. And each time it's repeated, it's worse than the last time. Imagine that. That's what life is. It's lessons and tests and learning experiences and knowledge. That's all life is. And the sooner you get through these lessons and tests and you pass each one, the further along you get, the more blessed you get. If you keep failing and have to keep repeating the same place, same thing, harsher and harsher each time you go around, you're not going to have time for blessings because you can't even pass the tests. And they will test you without you even knowing it. They just tested us recently. I think it was the Ascended Masters were watching over us, the higher ups in the realms were watching over us to see what we would do when we were not being watched. Well, first off, you're constantly being watched 24/7, 365. But I mean being watched by the higher ups, the Ascended Masters and all that. They were watching people to see what they would do when they weren't being watched. Are you being your usual self? Still doing the same thing you do, whether you're being watched or you're not? Those people pass the test. If not, then you failed. Then guess what? Back to square one again. I don't like going around in circles. I don't know about anybody else. I learned my lessons the first time. And when I learned lessons, I learned multiple lessons in one. Because I step back and I look and I say, okay, what did you learn? Tell me everything that you learned from this lesson. And there's always multiple things that I've learned from every lesson. And that's the way it should be. You can't just say, well, I just learned this. Because there's other things you've learned too. You might not be admitting them, but you've learned them. The more you learn, the more you pass, the faster you go through these lessons and tests. Then you have a little time in between the next one. Now they will test you. They will say, like, they'll tell you to cut out all the toxic people in your life. And you cut out all these toxic relationships you had. And then they'll send these people back into your life to test you, to see if you're going to fall for any of it. Just like they're going to be doing to me here shortly. To see if I've learned my lessons and if I pass the test. If you don't learn from it, then you repeat it again. And each time you repeat it, it's worse than the last time. I only have to go around the mountain once. I learned my lessons the first time. I don't have to go around that mountain 50 million times before I learn from it. That's stupidity and a waste of time. Now, I don't claim to be a rocket scientist because I'm not. I'm not Albert Einstein either, but I'm not a dumbass either. I may act like one to throw people off to see what they'll do and say. Because I don't show all the cards in my hand. A magician always has secrets. Good secrets. Hiding how smart they are. Not tipping off everything their plans, what they're going to do. Among other good things. So you have free will, pretty much in every opportunity that comes your way. Now, God will tempt you with temptation to see what your free will is going to be. Is it going to be, I've learned from this lesson and no? Or is it going to be, yes, I'm going to be tempted and I'm going to jump right in? And little do these people know they're being tested. They just think it was a good thing that happened in their life, even though it's temptation by the devil. Because these people are so lost and uneducated and don't have the knowledge that a lot of us have on this journey. And that's sad. But you know what? That was their choice. That was their free will. So they're suffering for it. Now, he also gives you free will in relationships, whether to choose relationships or not. And that's your choice. You can't be forced into something that you don't want. That's what free will is all about. But you're the only one that can make that decision. That's why you have that free will. But if you're doing it to be hateful or anything like that, then more than likely you will be punished for it. But that's your choice. You made the choice, so you received the punishment. That's the way it works. I had to end this here because time has run out, so please like, share, subscribe, comment below, thumbs up, send your friends to the channel, comment below if these videos are inspiring you, or if you have a short story. Negative comments will be deleted and ignored, and you will probably be blocked. If you subscribe, click the subscribe button, click the bell, click all. I hope you will watch other content on this channel. And I hope if you watch the video, you will at least hit the like button. That's the least you can do. It's a good way to circulate the knowledge out there, uplift the channel, and build good karma for yourself. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you. Have a great day.